With more than 7,000 islands, the archipelagic nature of the Philippines lends itself to a diversity of cultures and customs. Still, there are many traditions that bring these islands together. With a tumultuous history, having been under the command of Spain, the US, Britain, and Japan, it's safe to say that all these interactions have created a unique character for the Filipino people. Still, Pinoys are often known for their hospitality and joyful spirit, so much so that the Department of Tourism slogan was once, "It's more fun in the Philippines," and this video will prove that. Here are the most unique traditions that shine a light on the fun-loving nature of Philippine society. In Filipino culture, respect for elders is highly valued. Children are taught to address their elders using terms of respect, such as po and opo. They are also encouraged to perform acts of pagmamano, where they take the hand of an elder and bring it to their forehead as a sign of respect. It is commonly done as a greeting upon seeing the elderly or entering the elder's home, as well as before leaving or saying goodbye. This tradition showcases the deep respect and value placed on filial piety and honoring one's elders. The Bayanihan spirit is a cherished Filipino tradition that emphasizes community cooperation and helping one another. It involves coming together as a community to accomplish tasks such as house construction or moving. This tradition promotes unity, solidarity, and a strong sense of community within Filipino homes. Derived from the word bayani, which means hero, Bayanihan refers to the collective effort of a community in achieving a common goal. Traditionally, it involved the literal act of neighbors helping a family to physically move their house to a new location. Today, Bayanihan is not limited to physical relocation, but represents the willingness of Filipinos to come together and support each other in times of need, such as disaster response and community projects. Fiestas are an integral part of Filipino culture, deeply rooted in religious and communal traditions. These celebrations are held in honor of patron saints or significant events and are marked by vibrant festivities, feasting, processions, and various cultural activities. Fiestas typically involve the entire community coming together to celebrate, with locals and visitors alike participating in the joyful atmosphere. Communities open their homes and offer hospitality to guests, and households prepare elaborate feasts to share with neighbors and relatives. Traditional dances, music, and street performances are also common during fiestas. While the core essence of fiestas remains intact, the way they are celebrated has evolved over time. Fiestas now incorporate modern elements such as parades, beauty pageants, and sports competitions, alongside traditional rituals and religious ceremonies. Filipino balikbayan boxes and pasalubong often contain a variety of items that hold sentimental and practical value. Balikbayan boxes are typically filled with goods and gifts sent by overseas Filipinos to their families back home. They may include non-perishable food items such as chocolates, canned goods, and snacks that are hard to find or are more expensive in the Philippines. Other common contents include clothing, accessories, toiletries, household items, and small electronic gadgets. On the other hand, pasalubong refers to souvenirs or gifts brought by family members or friends who have been away or traveling. Pasalubong can vary greatly depending on the region or country visited, but some popular choices include local delicacies, handicrafts, clothing, keychains, and novelty items. Both balikbayan boxes and pasalubong are symbols of love, thoughtfulness, and the desire to share experiences and blessings. Kamayan is a traditional Filipino dining practice where food is served on banana leaves and diners eat with their hands. This communal style of eating encourages a sense of togetherness, also called salu-salo, and sharing among family members. It is often done during special occasions and celebrations, emphasizing the importance of food and dining customs in Filipino culture. Harana is a traditional Filipino courtship practice that involves serenading a loved one, typically outside their home at night. It is a romantic gesture where a man sings heartfelt songs accompanied by a guitar or other musical instruments to express his affection and admiration for a woman. This custom reflects courtship traditions and the expression of romantic affection in Filipino culture. Harana was once a common practice in the Philippines, particularly in rural areas, and played a significant role in traditional courtship. However, with modernization and changes in societal dynamics, the practice of Harana has become less common today. The Filipino customs of Noche Buena and Buena Noche are significant traditions associated with Christmas Eve celebrations. Noche Buena, which translates to good night, refers to the grand feast shared by families and loved ones on the night of December 24th. It is a time for family members to come together and enjoy a sumptuous meal, typically featuring traditional Filipino dishes and delicacies. It is a joyous occasion filled with laughter, sharing of stories, and exchange of gifts. Buena Noche, on the other hand, refers to the gathering and celebration that extends into the late evening and early morning hours of Christmas Day. It is a time for families and friends to continue the festivities, often with music, games, and more food. These customs of Noche Buena and Buena Noche emphasize the importance of family, togetherness, and abundance during the Christmas season, creating a warm and memorable atmosphere within Filipino homes. Pabasa, which translates to reading or singing, is a devotional practice where the Passion is chanted or sung in a communal setting. It usually takes place in the home or in chapels during Holy Week. The Passion is divided into several parts, and the recitation can span several days. Family members, neighbors, and friends gather to take turns reading or singing verses, often accompanied by traditional musical instruments. The passing down of pabasa in a family often involves older generations taking the lead in initiating and organizing the recitation. Parents or grandparents may teach younger family members the melodies and rhythms of the Passion, passing on the oral tradition and ensuring the continuity of the practice. Penitentia refers to acts of penance or self-mortification performed as a form of spiritual discipline during Holy Week. This may include self-flagellation, walking barefoot while carrying a cross, or even crucifixion reenactments in some extreme cases. These acts symbolize the suffering and sacrifice of Jesus Christ. While the practice of penitentia is not as prevalent as it once was, it still exists in certain regions and communities. The passing down of penitentia within a family typically involves older family members sharing their personal experiences and explaining the significance and purpose behind these acts of penance. Pamamanhikan is a traditional Filipino pre-wedding custom where the groom, along with his family, formally visits the home of the bride's family to ask for their daughter's hand in marriage. It is a significant event that involves discussions about wedding plans, the couple's future, and the joining of two families. Pamamanhikan serves as an opportunity for both families to establish rapport and to build a closer relationship. Probably one of the distinct indications that one has arrived in a Filipino traditional home is that they will find a wall full of family or graduation pictures, certificates, and awards. The Filipino custom of photo albums, wall picture frames, and the hanging of awards in homes reflects the importance Filipinos place on preserving memories, celebrating achievements, and honoring loved ones. Photo albums are a common fixture in Filipino households, serving as repositories of cherished moments and milestones. These unique Philippine home cultural traditions and customs represent the diversity, strong family ties, religious beliefs, and values that are integral to Filipino culture. They serve as a means of preserving cultural identity, fostering unity within communities, and creating a warm and inclusive atmosphere within Filipino homes. These were the top Filipino traditions. Have you ever experienced any of these Filipino traditions? Let me know in the comments below. And if not, what tradition would you like to experience? If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.